Hi guys, just a really short video today. Hopefully the ridiculously heavy rain outside isn't too loud and you can still hear me alright. So as you can see, I have set up Ecto-1 finally. I was very late in picking it up. I did see it for a pretty good price back in November, so definitely decided to just go ahead and pick it up, and it's just been sitting. It was never opened, so buying something old that's sealed is generally a risk, but given the fact that I knew that none of the batteries or anything was pre-installed in this, I figured that it was fine. I did have a couple of minor issues, a little bit of a gripe with the instructions. When you're reading the instructions, it tells you, so basically this is a really, it's a really heavy piece, it's a really big piece. The box is 1.4 meters long, car itself is 1150, I think, and it's a really heavy piece. So when I first got it, basically I did open it to inspect it, but I didn't actually take the whole thing out. I only opened the top of the box, picked out the instructions, read over those a couple of times just to familiarize myself with it for when I did actually open it. So the instructions say that it takes 8 AA batteries. It actually takes 8 AAA batteries, which was fine because it's just batteries, right? Had them laying around anyway. It's just I had to use the cheap batteries because I actually bought proper branded ones for the AA's. So that's fine. I can easily replace those later. And the batteries are really easy to replace in this. Just got to be a little bit mindful of the wires and things that are around. The second thing is the instructions tell you that, so basically, and I'll show this in a moment, this slides back, and it's actually an MP3 player that has the sound. Now the instructions tell you that the sound that the SD card uses for the sound is preloaded with the sirens. That wasn't the case, as I did have a little bit of a troubleshooting session yesterday in figuring out what the hell I was doing wrong. But I bought a micro SD adapter this morning, plugged into the computer, and yeah, it was blank. I loaded the sounds onto it. It's fine, easy fix. I had read a few of the blogs, and some people did have a fair few issues than I did. So what's really cool is, so it actually has 2 different sets for power. There is a power switch under the license plate. So you can see the tail lights there, very cool. Come around. You can see these lights here aren't overly bright. I don't know if it's because of the battery. It might actually be the batteries, because these lamps here aren't lit up either. But you can see the headlights. Now these doors are pretty cool. You actually do have to not use a fair bit of force, but you do need to use a bit of friction to close them like an actual car door, which is quite nice. So you've got the steering wheel. Now if you lift it up, you can actually move the axle, so you can have it look like it's turning right or turning left, etc. And the steering wheel will actually turn with that, which is quite cool. But they say not to turn the steering wheel itself. You use the wheels, which is fine. I don't think anyone would be turning the steering wheel anyway. So this is what I was talking about. You actually do have to. It's just like a proper car door. It's crazy. I have the emblem there. Yeah, I'm not too sure. A few people have complained about, oh yeah, that's just a bit of foam. Yeah, have complained about some blotches in the paint. So mine's got it there as well. Other than that though, it's pretty, like, I mean, you've got to be really zoomed in to notice that. Yeah, the other thing is, if you did turn up, there are a lot of wires around. So keeping those unexposed is probably going to be the way to go. I did hear that there were some people that did have actual loose wires that weren't connected. So that could probably be why that second set of headlights isn't on. So these doors are open. It's just the way I've got it at the moment, because I do obviously just have it sitting on the box. Because I didn't actually think this would fit in a modular case, but it will now, because the box is a lot smaller than the car itself. There is actually a light-up computer in there as well. But if you open the back door, you do have the gurney. The gurney's just slide out all the way. So the proton packs, if you don't want to have the figures displayed with them on, you can put them in here. You can just see that light up computer that I was talking about. It does look quite nice. So yeah, you can see the passenger seats. The second set of batteries are housed in here. So if I turn that off now, the other batteries are housed in here, that just pulls off. Now the other really weird thing is, so you'll see that the sirens themselves, they're flashing, but they're stationary. After a while, they do spin, but I've seen, and you can hear that the motors in them is quite loud. Yeah, I've seen some people whose sirens won't spin at all. And that stops. And you have the MP3 player. Now, the only real thing with the MP3 player is because they didn't want you to drain your batteries, you do need a power brick or plug it into the wall. Which this was the, they do supply the USB cable, which is nice. You just need the power brick or, again, just plug it into the wall. And that's why I thought it was not working, because and you can see that it's quite loud. You can turn it down. Now you can have you can have whatever music you want on it, basically. So if you can skip the song. So this is the song but with the sirens. Or I've got the sirens just by themselves. So it works. So yeah, that's all good. And I've seen people, they've suggested using clips from the movie, the audio from the movie and stuff, like the Do, Re, Mi, Egon scene. And things like that. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a really nice set. It's just a little bit of a shame that the instructions are a bit deceiving, but other than that, it's fine. So yeah, thanks for checking this out, guys. I've got the actual figures up there. I'll bring them down. I may move it to this table because it is a really heavy piece. The only thing is then that I'll obviously lose the table. But I'll be able to have the figures standing a lot easier if I do it on the table. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I am going to probably buy an extra table to put in here anyway, like a little low set coffee table type thing. And I'll probably put it on that. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. But I am going to look at buying another set of modular cases next year sometime. And then I'm going to put all the vehicles in those now that I know that the vehicles are definitely going to fit. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.